Hi, Paul here. I'm just going to show you how to remove rigs from animation so you can get effects like this, where we have your Lego ship flying in and then zooming off. That would be very hard to do with string or something you're trying to obscure from vision. So why not use the same tricks that are used in the feature film industry and remove rigs and supports so you can easily animate your props and figures. So we'll do that now, and what I'll do is open up the original file. Now, if I play the original file, you can see how it was done. I've got a little support there, little Lego support there, and that was just propping up the ship while it flew in and out of the shot. So with it in there, it's nowhere near as dynamic because it's clear to the audience. They can see that the ship was propped up. So how can we remove it? Well, we'll use the rig removal tool, which is built into Stop Motion Pro in Action Plus, Action HD and Studio editions of the software. So I'll click on the rig removal tool. The first thing I want to do is make sure the changes I make are going to be able to be exported. And up here under background plate, I want to make sure I choose stored plus full resolution frames. Here under background plate, I want to choose the frame I'm going to cut through and reveal behind the rig, which is this last frame here, which doesn't have any animation on it. So now I can open up these different panels here as required, and I can make my brush a different size, and I simply paint out the rig. I step through to the next frame. It says, do I want to save the changes? I click yes. And the next frame. And as you can see, just like magic, I paint out the frame. Alright, and I'm simply stepping through the frames and cutting out that rig each time. Now, you might think that's pretty painful, but it's actually reasonably quick to do it. You can make the brush bigger sizes as required. There we go. Now there's a moment here where you can see the ship stopped. There, it stopped moving. So what I can do is actually create a little mask. And this is handy because I can quickly step through the frames and remove just this little bit. So there we go. That's the masked area there. So now I go back to the eraser option. I'll make the brush really big, and I can just paint it out like that. And the fantastic thing is when I click next, save the changes, that it remembers that masked area or that matte area. And I can just simply keep working, painting out the frames with each one. And I don't have to be so careful with where I'm erasing there now. So it's simply a matter of doing that. Anyway, you get the idea. You can then turn that off as you need to, and well, you would step through the frames and away you go. You'd finish your work. So if I close that now and play it, you can see that I've done half the frames, and then the rig suddenly reappears. So that's a little tutorial there on how to remove rigs from your animation while you're filming, and a great way to be able to make your Lego and puppets and other objects fly through the air. Thanks for watching.